13 Reads, sponsored by Independent Bank.
According to the publisher Scholastic, children start to lose interest in reading by age 9. 57% of 8-year-olds read for fun, but by age 9, it's only 35%. And the numbers decrease as children grow up. Educators and literacy experts are trying to slow the so-called decline by 9. Catherine Barrett joins us now live from Garfield Park to explain. Catherine.
It's kind of disturbing, Juliet. According to the Scholastic Kids and Family Reading Report, that decline by age 9 statistic doesn't appear to rebound. If kids are to enjoy all the benefits of a literate life, parents are going to have to get sneaky about reigniting a passion for reading. So we decided to take it to an expert. Jill Anderson is a librarian at the Wyoming branch of KDL, and she was challenged to come up with 5 sneaky ways to get your kids engaged in reading. And she took us up on the challenge.
Idea number 1 is audiobooks. Audiobooks are
reading, and I think people have this idea that they're not, but audiobooks have the same amount of comprehension for the child and for the adult too as reading a physical book, and also they're fun. Idea number 2 is a cookbook. And this is something a little different because you are kind of sneaking in the reading there because you are making something together. You're doing something physically together in the kitchen, but in order to make that final product, you have to read that cookbook. Idea number 3 is playing a game. So play a game that you haven't played before, and then have your child read the instructions and explain the game to you. So this is good for 2 reasons. One, because you get to see how well they're comprehending. In order for them to explain what they're reading to you, they really have to understand it. And so that is so good for that comprehension. And then also they're reading for a purpose that is fun for them. Number 4 is subtitles on your movies or TV shows. So when you put those subtitles on, your eyes are naturally drawn to read those words. And you're watching a movie, so it doesn't seem like you're doing anything educational with your brain, but you are, because you're reading. And what that is helping your child with is that fluency, because they're probably reading those words faster than they would normally read them to keep up with the dialogue. And it's just going to help them learn how to read at those higher rates. Number 5 is magazines. So this doesn't maybe seem quite as sneaky because you are still reading something, but there's something about a magazine that I think doesn't really feel like reading to your child, especially one that isn't really into reading. But there's magazines on all different topics, and it might even be an e-magazine. That doesn't matter as long as they're reading something. And even if they're just reading those captions under the pictures, that's okay. It's still reading.
All right, she met the challenge. 5 great tips, and you can find all of those solutions at your local library. Meantime, we are here at Garfield Park till 8 o'clock tonight. Michigan author Jonathan Rand is here. He is setting up. The families are starting to stream into the park. They are ready for an ice cream, free books for the kids, and an evening with Jonathan Rand. Back to you, Juliet.
Catherine, thank you. Some sneaky good ideas there.